you are interested, we are live on YouTube this evening when Connor pressed the button and he has done. We are streaming. So it'll be the Bards to kick off, playing towards the golf course end in the first half. Don't think the wind is no matter which way it's going, because it's blustery all over the place is the wind this evening.
Make some noise for the boys!
How you doing, Mr. and Mrs. Macca? Hi Lisa, you okay? Best being at home tonight, I'll tell you. Oh, blimey. Referee's having a bit of the old count up again. I'll get the old finger on my stopwatch. Lewis Ison to take the kick off for the Bards. Here we go, we're underway now. Gets back to Lafferty and immediately spends it out the left, but caught by the wind. The ball's fallen to Lamine Sharif. He's flicked it into the corner for Finn Brennan to chase. The referee's not sure whose throw it is, and the lineman certainly wasn't, so the referee's eventually giving it to us. We will have a throw in. Probably level with the edge of the 18-yard box by the time Ice takes this one. And Lamine Sharif running for the short, but he's been waved off. In comes the throw-in. McCone's overhead. McCone headed out, only as far as Owen James, but the clearance is effected by Hobbins, but straight to Lamine Sharif. And there's a man down, requiring treatment, a Stamford man inside their own area. Player that is yet. It's still getting treatment on the just inside of the Stamford penalty area. Looks like they've had a change of captain. The captain's got the armband on this evening, but on the team sheet it's down as being Burgess. So whether that was the last minute change or not, I'm not sure.
Sadly,
they've got multi-balls out there, having to try and keep warm while that player's still receiving treatment. Getting to his feet now. He turns around, I'll soon tell you who he is. started coming down as well. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but it's coming down pretty heavy. We got a number on that fella that's hurt. Oh, see something with his eye or whatever. Everybody's getting soaked now. It's cold as well. I thought after the last couple of games the sun was out, you're having to wear a cap because you can't see. Oh, come on fella, turn round. It could be Carvalho, the number 8. Is it 8? Yeah, it's number 8. Josh Carvalho is the man walking off to the sidelines. Obviously took one in the chops or something like that. I heard the lamb was lovely in your hay on Sunday, Emma. I think what went down best was the roast potatoes and the carrots with the honey on them. Be a drop ball in the centre circle, probably to a Bard, and it is. Going to drop it at Lewis Ison's feet, and he's launched it towards Charlie Ragg, but that was intercepted. Clearance is made up towards Labjot square. It's coming to this side with Bartle. Tries the diag for Tong, but offside is the 8, that's leading goal scorer, Kai Sanchez Tong, the number 9. 10 goals for him this season. Leon Lobjot is up to 8 already. Not been back that long, of course. But that's 18 of their 29 goals this season that Stamford have scored. So Thatcher's golden eating fish and chips. Good to be home, Mr. Dowd. How's it going, buddy? Jake Weaver takes the free kick long, hanging up into the air. Volleyed clearance, but it's only straight to Dan Van. He's played it forward to Landers. Landers a ball round the corner towards Owen James. Quickly across was the Keeble. Puts it on top of the stand, and it's a throw in to the Bards, level with the 18-yard job. Right box on this side of the field. Lewis Ison waits for a new ball. Duly dispatched by Liam via Jake Weaver. Absolutely pouring down here it is now at the Arden Garages Stadium. We've had 6, almost 7 minutes. Probably should have at least 4 minutes of added time just for that. Ison's move been made to move back by the referee. And again, Amin Sharif's offered the short, but again waved off. Ball's bouncing and caught hold of, and it's gone to the edge of the area. Grabbed hold of by Landers. He's fed Charlie Ragg. He's down the side of the area, going up against the fullback, plays it into the fullback and got the corner off of him, and it'll be an outswinger from Finn Brennan. Who knows what it is. Charlie Ragg, he's down the side of the area, going up against the fullback, plays it into the fullback and got the corner off of him, and it'll be an outswinger from Finn Brennan. Seems to be going straight down the ground towards the Tiddington Road end. Your guess is as good as mine where this corner kick's going to end up. Short to Owen James. He's into the area. He's got a bit of speed on. Clips the ball to the near post. It's headed out at the near post by Carvalho to Finn Brennan. He's turning. Puts the ball in off his right foot. He's bouncing inside the area. Goalie tries to keep it in. Referee says no. That's a corner. Another corner for the Bards. Turning. Puts the ball in off his right foot. He's bouncing inside the area. Goalie tries to keep it in. Referee says no. That's a corner. Another corner for the Bards. Again, Finn Brennan. No short this time. That was marked by Hobbins. The ball into the box. Corey Roberts gets there. Lafferty let it go past his thigh. Finn Brennan. No short this time. That was marked by Hobbins. The ball into the box. Corey Roberts gets there. Lafferty let it go past his. Is that next week or something? Or did you have to come back and get another one or something? Keeper Thomas Jackson launches it long. He's got the wind. Goes straight to Dan Van, and free header for him. Up goes Lafferty. It's knocked on by Tong, out by skipper Paul McCone towards Owen James, who's let that go to Stamford. Now Logjot launches it. He's got the ball on the edge of the area. Shite coming in. Logjot scores. That's his 9th goal of the season. 9.5 minutes gone. Dan Van, and free header for him. Up goes Lafferty. It's knocked on by Tong, out by skipper Paul McCone towards Owen James, who's let that go to Stamford. Now Logjot launches it. He's got the ball on the edge of the area. Shite coming in. Logjot scores. That's his 9th goal of the season. Sounds like there's a few Stamford fans in. Owen James plays the ball back to Lewis Hyson. It's over to the left now. Finn Brennan dumps it long towards Owen James, headed out. Up went the header with Lafferty, and again Stamford turning the Bards defence. Paul McCone across. Pressure from Carvalho. It's out for a throw-in. What was it? Might have been the 9. Tong out for a throw-in on that far side. In no hurry to take it. Man trotting forward to take it is Marzano. New ball. Knocked on and around was by Carvalho that time, seen over the goal line by skipper Paul McCone. And Jake Weaver almost blown back into his goal there. Short taken to McCone. Lovejock closes him down, swings it out to Corey Roberts, watches the ball, controls nicely, dribbles it forward. Not a lot on for him, has to go as the skipper, and he's put it into the channel, but that's immediately grabbed hold of by Keeble. Played it forward. It's a double-footed challenge by Bartle if ever I saw one. Out for a throw-in on halfway for the Bards. Dan Van will take. Goes square to Sharif, gets the ball back, volleys it forward, but off the instep of his boot and out of play for a throw in to the visitors. Pulls back with keeper Jackson. Launches it long with the aid of the wind. Corey Roberts heads it up, and immediately Dan Van had to watch that one sharply because the wind just grabbed hold of it and put it straight into him. But, it's out for a throw-in. Wilson is the man to take. Goes down the line to Barton, controls. Got Dan Van there. Vans has paid it off with Barton, and that'll be a throw into the Bards. Vanzi sends it down the line, but it's gone straight to Wilson. He's got it off of Lafferty, and that'll be a throw into the Daniels. 14 minutes on the clock now. It's Stratford Town 0, Stamford 1. Balls with Tongue, bat in by Wilson. McCone's got to watch that one all the way. Gets it out. Shot coming in from Carvalho. Watched by took a deflection. Balls with Tongue. Bat in by Wilson. McCone's got to watch that one all the way. Gets it out. Shot coming in from Carvalho. Watched by Bards have left 3 men up on the halfway line, which is bringing the Stamford defence out of the penalty area. So they've only literally got 4 players in the box and 1 on the edge of the area. It's Lameen Sharif who's got the ball on the edge of the area. Referee says no fouls there. Ison brings it out, but foul by Ison on Hobbins. Burgess is having an argument with the referee, as they always do. And a free kick, 2 or 3 yards towards the Bards goal from the centre circle. Bards are holding a line about a yard outside their box at this moment in time. Ball's being blown all over the place, and they've nicked a few yards already. As a result of that, the referee's not noticed it, as Bartle lines up the free kick. Shoots wide, goal kick. Shoots wide. The rain has stopped, but the wind hasn't. Still going straight away down the ground to the Tiddington Road end, of which the Bards are trying to defend that area. McCone chips it in forward, gets it to Charlie Ragg. Bartle hands it in. Marine Sharif loses out the ball. Lubjot tries putting the ball round the corner to Tong. Intercepted by the Bards. It's out with Dan Van now. He's got a bit of room. Bartle tries closing him down. He's played it inside to Ison. Put the ball over the top. Owen James was coming back from an offside position, so the ball bounces straight away through to Jackson. Jackson's kick is one bounce, almost kicked it straight into the Bards penalty area with the aid of the wind there. Jake Weaver had his eye on that. He's played it out to Finn Brennan. He's dropped past by him to McCone. Out, and Owen James is offside, running back from an offside position, called by the linesman. And free kick to the Daniels. Well, it can't be there, that's for sure. They're taking the free kick inside the Bards half. Now they're taking it backwards. I can't believe it's from there either. Yeah, how would it be possible to be offside from a yard inside their half, as Landers puts it into the channel for Owen James to chase? Quickly on it was Keeble, who gets it back to Jackson. At least the ball runs true along the ground here, not like Stourbridge. The ploughed field, as Corey Roberts gets the ball out. Picked up by Tong now, full of energy by him. Plays it inside to Burgess. Burgess' pass goes straight to Ison, who lays it to Jake Weaver, who one times it long towards Owen James. Not offside this time, but the ball taken off of him. Lafferty picks it up just inside Bard's territory. He's played it around the corner towards Owen James, who is again offside. Jackson sends the ball long towards Lubjot, over him and Van, and that'll be a goal kick to the Bards. Cavallo's run over to the side of the pitch again to get some more treatment on that injury picked up in the second minute. Referee's telling him he's got to stay off until he looks like they're putting a bit of a bandage on. Weaver takes it short, plays it to Finn Brennan. Finn Brennan, level with the bench, uses Charlie Ragg catching the touch long, swings the ball across the defence to Corey Roberts, who lets it bounce to Dan Van. Ison's the recipient now, using Dan Van again. Corey Roberts. It's gone square to the skip. Finn Brennan with a bit more room plays it inside to Lamine Sharif. Got his first goal for the Bards on Saturday against Stourbridge. McCone's bringing the ball out of defence, looking for the one ball over the top. It hangs up into the air. Lafferty's got an eye on it and it's being cleared by Keeble, only as far as Lamine Sharif. Header forward by him. Owen James doesn't get hold of that one, but it's back with Sharif. He's using Dan Van on this right hand side, midway inside the Stamford half. Back to Lamine Sharif. Not a lot on for him. Plays it into the channel towards Lafferty, not a lot on that one. Picked up by Wilson, who immediately sends it long. Lovejock was interested, but cushion header by Roberts finds Dan Van, who and it's back with Vanzi. Vanzi, again, another one for Owen James to chase. He's going to get hold of that one. He's joined by Keeble, and I think it was Armstrong that one side, went all the way with him, but off with Armstrong, throw into the Bards, probably level with the penalty area, penalty spot. Another one for Ison to launch in. Ison leaning against the barrier. In comes the ball towards Corey Roberts. It's off of the defender and into the goalkeeper's arms, who immediately runs to the edge of this area, underarms it to Mazzano. Put the ball down for Cavallo to chase, and Lamine Sharif gets a touch on it, and that's out for a corner kick to the Daniels. 22 minutes gone here at the Arden Garages Stadium. We'll have quite a bit of injury time, I would have thought, for Cavallo's injury, and it's Stratford Town 0, Stamford 1. How many we got, Connor? 100. Well, that's a good one. In swinger corner coming from Bartle. In it comes to the 6-yard box, bounces through the 6-yard box. No Stamford player there, unfortunately. Out for a goal. In it comes to the 6-yard box, bounces through the 6-yard box. No Stamford player there. For the wind will stay, and we'll have the advantage of it in the second half. It's a good cue for Lewis Ison, I would have thought. Weaver's kick up into the evening sky does get it over the halfway line, but in steps Keeble. Owen James is getting a little bit of a treatment there. Quickly in was Hobbins, gets the ball forward to Tong. He's played it around the corner for Lovejock. Jake Weaver's out of his goal, but he's only sliced it, and Lovejock's kept the ball in. Right by the corner flag, swings it into the area. Jake Weaver's down, gets it at the second attempt in his 6-yard box. Oh my word, he's bowled it out straight into Lovejock. Luckily it's at the back of his head, and he had to wonder where the ball was, but the ball swung into the area again towards Tong. Corey Roberts gets a header on it, and wow. Luckily, it's hit the back of his head and he had to wonder where the ball was, but the ball swung into the area again towards Tong. Corey Roberts gets a header on it and against the Bards. Throw-in comes back to Wilson using Bartle again. Swings it in. It's gone square. Charlie Ragg is the first man to it. He flicks it to Finn Brennan. Wants the ball again, does Charlie Ragg. Gets the ball again. He's got Owen James on the touchline, but loses out to Mazzano, who's gone for a run down that touchline. Plays it forward to Lubjot, who gets there before Corey Roberts, but can't keep the ball down on the touchline, but loses out to Mazzano, who's gone for a run down that touchline. Plays it forward to Lubjot, who gets there before Corey Roberts, but Weaver not happy with the positioning of the ball in his 6-yard box. Kick just up to halfway. Wilson wins the header, gets it forward towards Carvalho. Down goes Dan Lafferty, and there's a bit of a pushing and shoving on the deck there. Lafferty not happy with the way he's been treated, and having words with a referee, with the Stamford man, number 4, Hobbins. Carvalho. Down goes Dan Lafferty, and there's a bit of a pushing and shoving on the deck there. Lafferty not happy with the way he's been, maybe sufficient, but free kick just shy of the D of the centre circle in Bards territory, which Jake Weaver will take. Stamford are holding a high line. If that ball hangs up in the air, that would be great, but it's on top of McCone's header. Hobbins takes it out. Lafferty gives him one back, and the referee gives the free kick. That's usually would I expected a booking there if it was one of their team on ours? Of course I would. Keeper Thomas Jackson with the free kick. About 5 yards in from the touchline, midway inside his own half. Looked like he kicked up a bit of water there. Headed on by Bartle. Corey Roberts has lost his headbands by the look of things. Back to Wilson, sends it to Lubjot. He's got Dan Van there. Ball into the box. Weaver lets it bounce before he grabs hold of it. Just went over Tong's head. He'd have made a contact, he'd have scored. Weaver throws the ball outside of his area. Tong makes him take it long, chips it forward towards Owen James. Overlanders as well. Out by Armstrong, it's a throw into the Bards. Conditions playing a part of this game. The wind is extremely gusty, and when it blows it's going all the way down to from the golf course to the Tiddington Road end. 28 minutes gone. Stratford Town 0, Stamford 1. Ison gets hold of the ball, sends it long towards Charlie Ragg. He's going up against Armstrong. He's got beaten him to the edge of the area. Owen James is there, but can't quite get a shot. Managed to control it now by the 6-yard box. Comes off of Wilson's heel and out for a corner kick to the Bards. Excellent opportunity. Ison gets hold of the ball, sends it long towards Charlie Ragg. He's going up against Armstrong. He's got beaten him to the edge of the area. Owen James is there, but can't quite get a shot. Managed to control it now by the 6-yard box. comes off of Wilson's heel and out for a corner kick to the bar. Stamford leaving 2 up for our corner. Not pushing and shoving on the edge of the area. McCone's being held big time. It's past Dan Van. Shot coming in. Shot going. What's a goal from Corey Roberts? He's done it again. It's Corey Roberts. They were all pushing and shoving on the edge of the area. McCone's being held big time. It's past Dan Van. Shot coming in. Shot going. What's a goal from Corey Roberts? He's 30th minute. It's Stamford. Stratford Town 1. Stamford 1. Cop the replay on that, guys. Look on the YouTube now. Pushing and shoving on the edge of the area. McCone's being held big time. It's past Dan Van. Shot coming in. Shot going. What's a goal from Corey Roberts? Corey Roberts, what are you doing, son? Round the league, it's Alvechurch 1, St Ives 0, Kettering 0, Banbury 0, Real Bedford 1, Harborough 0. Ooh, interesting stuff. Top and bottom of the league there. As we're getting Lovejock to get us going again. Referee is trotting all the way over and having a word with Nigel the steward by the look of things. I think their keeper's not happy with what some of the fans are saying behind the goal, possibly. Nigel Smith getting on the internal radio, reporting what the referee has told him. Lovejock gets us back underway. Hobbins gives it to Wilson. Wilson drops it back to Armstrong. Chips the ball forward to Bartle. Using Wilson again. Inside it goes to Lovejock. Miles offside there. Linesman was in line as Lovejock kicks the ball towards the corner flag. Pushing and shoving on the edge of the area. McCone's being held big time. It's past Dan Van. Shot coming in. Shot going. What's a goal from Corey Roberts? He's done. Jake Weaver takes midway inside his own half, right footed on the diag. Lafferty is lost that one, but Bartle heads the ball forward. McCone, free header for him, gets it towards Charlie Ragg. He's had to play it back to Jake Weaver though, but good control by the Walsall youngster. And Weaver closed down by Tong, chips the ball forward towards Landers. It's over Landers, it's won by Wilson. Round the corner it goes from Cavallo. Bards send it backwards. Lafferty almost winning that one. Dan Van winning the header against Tong. Bit of head tennis going on here, and Roberts, the volley man, sends it nicely towards Dan Lafferty. No, it's Charlie Ragg who's controlled it. He's got it on that left side of the box, cutting back in on his right foot. He's got Lamine Sherry for company there, but he's let it run to Finn Brennan, who's hacked to the ground by Cavallo. Free kick to the Bards. Finn Brennan will take. Forward trotting Corey Roberts and Paul McCone and Dan Van. Bards are leaving back Charlie Ragg, Lamine Sharif and Owen James as Finn Brennan gets height on that one, hanging up inside the 6-yard box. It bounces, finds Landers. Landers has got it back to goal, unfortunately, and he's quite close to the touchline now. Found Corey Roberts. He's Ball forward though has been intercepted by Corvallo. Ball forward by him, got caught on the wind and unable to find Lubjot or Tong. And Jake Weaver catches on the edge of his area. Sends the ball forward towards Lafferty, gets a header towards Charlie Ragg, but in quickly went Wilson. McCone's been pushed off of it by Lubjot. Finn Brennan's header only goes into the path of Tong, who tries a fancy chip lob chime, attempts at goal. Quickly went Wilson. McCone's been pushed off of it by Lubjot. Finn Brennan's header only goes into the path of Tong, who tries a fancy chip lob chime. 34.5 minutes gone on the clock. Stratford Town 1, Stamford 1. Referee gives Jake Weaver the hurry up. Good long kick up to halfway. It's headed on by Tong towards Lubjot. Two headers there from Corey Roberts. The ball's bouncing. Lafferty loses out, pushed off of the ball by Hobbins. Free kick to the Bards, and Ison tries taking quickly, and it's a book-in for, I think it's Carvalho, to try and block that, pleading his innocence. Yeah. Did he retreat? No. Did the ball hit him? Yes. Well, that's a booking, isn't it? It ain't rocket science, son. Jake Weaver with the free kick. Players coming over to this right hand side, sends it down the middle. Up goes Armstrong. It's out as far as Finn Brennan, cuts inside with the ball. He's got Dan Van, but instead of playing it square, he's played it into his body. Vanzi sends it into a channel, but there's no Bard there, and it goes through to keeper Jackson. Throws it out of his area. Henry Landers makes him send it, and it's got as far as Charlie Ragg. Lamine Sharif's got hold of the ball now. Lafferty is absolutely pulled backwards by Hobbins, and the referee's card is immediately out for that one, because the Bards were definitely on a breakaway there. Took one for the team there, I think that's what you call that one. Finn Brennan ready for the free kick, sends it in to the penalty spot. McCone's up for a header, out comes Jackson with a punch. He's in with Lafferty on the edge of the area, lines up for a shot, turn around, but it didn't get a lot of purchase on it, and it's cleared by Bartle. Lafferty tries heading it back into the box, but it's got off the side of his head, and it's gone straight to Mazzano. He's put Lubjot through, but Jake Weaver's there, and he's put the ball into the farmer's field. He's even cleared the trees on that far side. Brennan ready for the free kick, sends it in to the penalty spot. McCone's up for a header, out comes Jackson with a punch. He's in with Lafferty on the edge of the area, lines up for a shot, turn around, but it didn't get a lot of purchase on it, and it's cleared by Bartle. Lafferty tries heading it back into the box, but it's Tong. That's one of them. Well, I think if you was against you might be saying that's a penalty. The referee's seen it the other way, giving the foul against Tong, who's having a right old laugh with Dan Van on his way back to the centre halfway line. Weaver's kick is long, doesn't beat Hobbins though. It's tried to be a flick on by Lubjot. Quickly in was Ison. Charlie Ragg is called offside. There's Owen James offside, where one of them was. Either way, the referee's blown the play dead. 39 minutes gone of this first half at the Arden Garages Stadium. Listen to me, Stuart Morris, on Bardy Army Radio, and if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. The ball is in midfield with Burgess, sprayed it out to that right hand side where Mazzano tries the ball around the corner to Carvalho, but now it's back in midfield, and that was interesting. Hobbins jumps up into the air, but I don't think he was even fouled. No, he's booked Dan Lafferty. Right old battle between those two. That's a booking each. Free kick. Level with the bottom of the centre circle for Stamford in the Bards half. Swung in, left footed, Dan Van's up for the header. Bartle's picking up the ball first. Offsides the call from the free kick by the assistant over there. Late vision by the referee, but he saw it there in the end. Got a new subscriber. Free kick, Jake Weaver, just outside of his area. Good distance, and the wind must have dropped a little bit. Back in by the Bards onto the head of Landers at Charlie Ragg, not able to take advantage of that. The ball's in the centre field. Ison's header goes straight to Burgess, gets it forward to Carvalho. Back to Mazzano, round the ball towards Tong, quickly stepped in was Paul McComb, but the ball's not gone out of play. Played forward to Bartle, in step Dan Van, clearance by Roberts up towards Henry Landers, who's managed to get the ball at the second attempt, played it around the corner to Charlie Ragg. He's got to goal side of three defenders, but the ball didn't quite run for him. He's now down by the corner flag on that far side, cuts inside of Hobbins, who throws him to the ground, and he's got to be a bit careful of his defenders, but the ball didn't quite run for him. He's now down by the corner flag on that far side, cuts inside of Hobbins, who throws him to the ground, and he's got... And the free kick's going to be taken by Henry Landers. In it comes off the instep. Up goes Corey Roberts again, and was that off of Roberts? I thought it was off of Wilson. Off the instep. Up goes Corey Roberts again, and was that off of Roberts? Jackson sends the ball long. Corey Roberts pushes Tong off of it and lets it run all the way through to Jake Weaver. Bowls it out to Finn Brennan on that left hand side, plays it along the ground to Charlie Ragg. He's going for a run against Mazzano. Mazzano gets back, takes the ball off of him. Foul given against Charlie Ragg as Mazzano tried playing the ball into the channel, but referee brings it back for the free kick, which will be just inside the Stamford half with about 2 minutes of normal time to go. A bit of injury time for that Cavallo early in the game. Amin Sharif flakes it off. Back in by Mazzano. Free header for Lewis Ison. Sharif gets the ball forward. Lafferty can't control the header, and it's back with Finn Brennan. Off of his instep, finds Landers. Landers takes it nicely past his man, plays for Owen James. Free on that right hand side, into the side of the box now, gets the ball in towards Charlie Ragg. Hits it nicely past his man, plays for Owen James. Free on that right hand side, into the side of the box now, gets the ball in towards Charlie Ragg, hits. This will be the Finn Brennan in-swinger in the final minute of normal time of this first half here at the Arden Garages Stadio. Signal's gone, here he comes with the ball, launches it to the back stick, bounces though, cleared out towards Charlie Ragg. It's Lafferty, shot coming in from Ison, follow through, lots of shouting, and the ball's gone to Finn Brennan on the edge of the area, chips the ball in, is through there again. Ison again with a second attempt, hit bodies again, and it's cleared out by Wilson against Finn Brennan, and the back stick bounces though, cleared out towards Charlie Ragg. It's Lafferty, shot coming in from Ison, follow through, lots of shouting, and the ball's gone to Finn Brennan on the edge of the area, chips the ball in, is through there again. Ison again with a second attempt, hit bodies again, and it's cleared out by Wilson against left-footed. It sends it long. It's an easy clearance for Dan Van. Lafferty's with a header, and we're going to get 5 minutes of added time in this first half.
Indicated a minute of 5 minutes in the first half. 5 minutes.
Throw in taken by Bartle. He gets the ball back from Tongue, cuts inside of Owen James. Osen made him play it to Lovejoy. No, it's with Carvalho near the corner flag. It's off of Dan Van, and I think, I'm not sure whether that's a corner or a throw in. I think it's going to be a corner myself because Bartle's coming across to take it. Wilson's running forward for a short, and he's took a one-time shot from the apex of the area. Bit too much on. Wilson's running forward for a short, and he's took a one-time shot from the apex of the area. Weaver with the goal kick just up to halfway. Easy header though for Keeble. Clearance by Finn Brennan and Stan Lafferty up there. Or was it ball cleared out by Stamford though, and they've missed the ball. Now it's Charlie Ragg on that left hand side, going up against Burgess, chucks it in towards Lafferty, just over Lafferty, header away by Wilson. Lovejoy grabs hold of it, back by his own area. It's charged down by Finn Brennan. Also Charlie Ragg fancied that one, but Lovejoy played it into Charlie Ragg, and it's over the goal line for a goal kick to the visitors. Keeper's kick is long. There's a lot of chance still behind the goal, whether it's coming back. Now the ball's sent back towards Lovejoy. He's got his back to goal, tries a shot, but Corey Roberts blocks it. Wilson's grabbing hold of it. Handball is the call by the referee, and it's a free kick to the Bards midway inside their own half. Taking it right in the centre of the Bards half is Jake Weaver. Players are going off to the left hand side. The kick straightened up towards and over Landers, gets the flick on. The clearance isn't great, but Wilson effects the clearance up to Bartle. He's got Lubjot running and he's going to have an opportunity there because his ball's run over Corey Roberts' foot. He cuts back inside, plays it that was Tong actually, and he played it towards Lubjot, who looked to be offside. Lubjot running and he's going to have an opportunity there because his ball's run over Corey Roberts' foot. He cuts back inside, plays it that was Tong actually, and he played it towards Lubjot. A goal kick for the Bards. Into the final minute of the 5 added on so far. Weaver's kick doesn't make it to halfway. Wilson sends it back. Man with the ball is Lubjot. He's going for a run against Corey Roberts. Managed to get the ball into the area, but the ball's hanging up into the air. Nice and easy for Jake Weaver, who's immediately got off of his knees and bowled it out to Finn Brennan. Finn Brennan sends the ball long, but that's just hanging up into the air. Bad clearance, and it's gone straight to Landers. Landers is cut past one man to the side of the area. It's a diving challenge by Burgess. Wilson now's got the ball and played it into the channel, and Tong's the man running. Jake Weaver's got the move covered and grabs hold of the ball. That is the foul here called by the referee. It's half time here at the Arden Garages Stadium on Bardi Army Radio, and it's Stratford Town 1, Stamford 1.
Half time here at the Arden Garages Stadium.
second half. I think it's Gerald Varela coming on, yeah, the number 16 is coming on for Stamford. Placing the number 7, Joe Burgess. Still got some of the Bards substitutes and management. May making their way across the pitch. That was Austin Samuels. And he went back for a thicker coat. Brian Tompkins making his way over there again, with a bit of a send-off for Brian as well on Saturday. It'll be his last game for the Bards before he goes back out to America. So the referee's having the old count up again as we're getting ready to start the second half, and we're underway. Balls on this side with Mazzano, sends it forward. It's off the head of McCone, gone straight to Tong though, cuts back, ball in by Carvalho. Finn Brennan's there, but he's got his back to goal. He's challenged by Tong and he just gives the ball straight up to Armstrong, sends it all into the area, and almost Varela getting in front of skipper Paul McCone, but they've still got the ball. Have Stamford shot across the box. Barara puts it into the channel for Bartle, but out of play, and it's a goal kick to the Bards. Jake Weaver send this one on the wind, launched it just over halfway. McCone sends the ball forward but Carvalho gets involved with Ison now, tries playing it off the outside of his boot in the centre circle. Bartle hands it on, quickly in was Dan Van, finds Henry Landers, tries a quick ball down the line, and that one's hammered into that farmer's field again with venom, and the Bards will have a throw in right next to their own bench, and Ison could literally launch this one into the penalty area from there. He's taking as much run up as he possibly can. In comes the ball now into the evening sky. Not found McCone, but Owen James has picked the ball up, and he's down almost to the side of the box, but the ball's come up with him and it's sent in by Landers. It's bouncing in front of Charlie Ragg. Overhead kick to get the ball out. Hacked up into the air. Lafferty's going to take a bit of time here. Heads it back into the penalty area. It's volleyed out by Armstrong. Up as far as Lebjot. That's off of a Bard, and it's a throw in to Stamford, which they send it backwards. Halfway now, McCone taking the header against Tong. Ball bouncing though, Finn Brennan has to make the clearance. It's gone straight to Lafferty though, and out by Mazzano. Lafferty takes the throw in, feeds Charlie Ragg down by the goal line. He thinks he's played it off of the Stamford man, but the referee says no, it's a goal kick. Three minutes gone in this second half here at the Arden Garages Stadium. Listening to me, Stuart Morse, on Bardi Army Radio. We're at Stratford Town 1, Stamford 1. Jackson sends it up to halfway. Ison wins the header. It's missed by Landers. He's got it the second attempt though, and he's put a ball round the corner for Owen James to chase, but the wind's caught hold of that one. Keeble fends off Owen James's run, and it goes out for a goal kick. Well, the rain has seemed to have ceased, but I'm not sure whether the wind has. Not according to the Linos flag, anyway. So, fans behind the goal are definitely giving the goalie a bit of grief as Ison heads the ball forward. Bouncing quickly in was Mazzano, back by Ison, volleyed up into the air by Wilson, all the way over to this side. Charlie Ragg fancies it, but he's not managed to keep that one in, and he slips into the hoardings as well for his treble. Gets up, shakes his arm, none worse for wear, and the ball goes through to Tong, giving it to Vera, taken nicely off of him by McCone. McCone dribbles it forward, puts it to Charlie Ragg, went for the return as well. The ball's back by Carvalho to the keeper. He's closed down by Owen James, where his ball only goes out as far as Charlie Ragg tries playing in McCone again. The ball forward, Tongue can't keep it in, and he hands the ball to Finn Brennan for the throw-in. Plays it to the thigh of Lafferty, gives it to the skipper. Ball back by him to Corey Roberts, steps inside of two players, plays it in towards the corner flag for Henry Landers to chase, and the ball's actually hit the corner flag and kept in. Ball back to the keeper, he plays it, scuffs it out, but only finds it to Ison. He tries his shot, it's going towards goal, and it's just about 2 foot down the side of the post. Ball back to the keeper, he plays it, scuffs it out, but only finds it to Ison. He tries his shot, it's going towards goal, and it's just about 2 foot. Keeper's kick is flat, got good distance on it, it's headed on by Verreira, picked up by Tongue. Lubjot's in the channel, out comes Jake Weaver at the feet of Lubjot and gets there first, but that's the warning sign. Finn Brennan plays it to Charlie Ragg, gives it nice to Loreen Sharif, brings the ball forward over halfway to Sharif, plays it into the channel for Charlie Ragg, he's took it into his stride, lining up for the shot, right into the keeper though. If you want a little bit of put that onto the bit wider of the keeper, he might have had some joy there, but it's great to see the youngster cutting inside, getting his shot away as breaking. Bartle gives it forward to Tongue, he's cutting inside of McCone, shot coming in from Tongue into the back of the net, and Stamford retake the lead. What is the breaking? Bartle gives it forward to Tongue, he's cutting inside of McCone, shot coming in from Tongue into the back of the net, and Stamford retake the lead. That's his 11th goal of the season. Stratford Town 1, Stamford 2. Same pattern as the first half. Lafferty sends it back to Corey Roberts. He's got a stroke from it square to Finn Brennan. On the line to Charlie Ragg. Cuts inside does Charlie Ragg. Landers, Owen James is actually having that touchline on that far side. Got plenty of room. Ragg sends it forward though. It's out by Mazzano to Verreira. Back to Mazzano, whose clearance has gone straight into McCone, takes the throw in. It's out by Keeble. Corey Roberts sends it back in. Armstrong with the header. Flicked on by Cavallo. Finn Brennan lets it bounce, but it went too far behind him for him to make a decent ball out of it. He's put it over the touchline for a throw-in to Stamford. Hobbins sends it off of Lafferty, and that'll be a throw-in to Stamford. Inside the Bards half, the linesman has just said it's gone out, but I thought it went out quite a bit before that. Stamford have a drum. Throw-in being taken by Marzano. Short, Tongue gets the ball back. Flicks the ball towards the area, but it's out by Corey Roberts. If this one bounced, they could be in trouble here. Mazzano does manage to, or Wilson gets a header back to the keeper. Landers makes him pick it up. Keeper's kick is up to halfway. It's flicked on by Bartle. Down goes Carvalho under pressure from McCone. And free kick. Bartle takes quickly, sprays it out to the right where Mazzano's making a run. Tries playing the ball forward, but it was straight into Finn Brennan, who's got it forward to Charlie Ragg. Charlie Ragg cuts inside of Hobbins, pulls it back again. Hobbins is still there, he's under a caution of course, and Charlie Ragg's ball down the line. Finn Brennan was wrong footed and it's gone out for a throw in to Stamford, level with the edge of their own area. Mazzano will take. Past Tong towards Verrera. Lyson's there. McCone sends it forward towards Sharif. Sharif wins it. Landers has picked the ball up, plays it into the centre forward position. Pass back to the keeper by Keeble. Ball long by the keeper, goes straight to Lamine Sharif. Lafferty can't go for that one. Again, Keeble's Hobbins, I think, was batting for it now. He's won it in midfield. Gives it to Mazzano. Ball intercepted by McCone. It's over the foot of Lafferty. Forward by Keeble. And that's straight out of play and into the visitors' dugout. And Dan Van retrieves. Looks like JT's being called back to the dugout. Dan Van's throw is long, flicked on by Landers towards Lamine Sharif. Gets it at the second attempt, plays it into the Stamford man, and it's a throw into the Bards. Midway inside the Stamford half. Ison's already grabbed hold of the ball. McCone and Roberts trotting forward. From Ison, good distance on it. McCone's knocked to the floor. Referee saying nothing on that one. The ball's out to Verrera. Ison's at his back. Wilson plays it towards Tong, forwards towards Lubjot. He's not got the ball and he would have been offside, I think, but the Bards have won it in midfield. Corey Roberts send it around for Charlie Ragg. He's having to control. He's into the area now. Late flag by the linesman. Late flag by the linesman. I think Charlie Ragg's been booked for kicking the ball into the nets. Bards are preparing a substitution. JT, is that man going to be coming on? 13 minutes gone in this second half. Stratford Town 1, Stamford 2. The free kick has gone towards Vieira. He's just keeping it in after pressure from Finn Brennan. Finn Brennan's got a toe on it, and it's a throw in to the visitors. No, yes, the substitute is coming on now. JT is the man. Number 12 replacing number 20, Lamine Sharif. Mentioned his name, I think.
Substitution to the Bards leaving the
bypass in
20.
midfield, possibly, or maybe putting Henry Landers a little bit deeper, or we're going for free at the top. Throw-in's going to be taken by Mazzano. Plenty of movement up for him. Vieira wanted it short, but still not taking it yet. He's played a ball towards Vieira. He's pushed in the back by McCone. It's off of his chest and nothing given by the referee, and throw into the Bards right by the corner flag. Finn Brennan been thrown the ball by skipper Paul McCone. His throw-in is long. JT wins the header, but it's back in by Bartle. Bounces into the header of Corey Roberts. Dan Lafferty is fouled as he tried making the clearance by Cavallo, and the Bards will have a free kick, which Jake Weaver is taking now. Slips as he takes it, sends it long. Ball passed back to the keeper by Wilson, so can't pick it up, I don't think. That was a back. I thought that was a back pass. Keeper throws it to his side to Wilson, left-footed, launches it long. McCone heads up by him, gets it towards Weaver, but he's out of the goal. Tong gone around him, and he's cutting the ball into the 6-yard box. Finn Brennan's got past, and luckily tips it out for a corner. Heads up by him, gets it towards Weaver, but he's out of the goal. Tong gone around him, and he's cutting the ball into the 6-yard box. Finn Brennan's got past, and luckily tipped short. And it was Lovejock that was waiting for that pass in the 6-yard box. Luckily Finn Brennan got in there first. Bartles taking the slowest walk possible to take the corner. Now he's having a bit of keepy up. Signal launched into the 6-yard box, headed out by Lafferty from his knees. No foul given. He wanted the foul, but it's back with Bartle. McCone gets a boot on it, plays it to Dan Van. He's got it up to Charlie Ragg, who's controlled it on the volley. He's got the ball still, tries tipping it forward to J2, who's on the charge right through the middle, but and he's got the ball before the keeper, and he's taken him down, and the Bards have a penalty! The volley, he's got the ball still, tries tipping it forward to J2, who's on the charge right through the middle, but and he's got the ball before the keeper, and he's taken him down, and the Bards have a penalty! I don't know what colour it's going to be. He's thinking about it as a referee, and he's getting a yellow out for the one of the Stamford players, and the referee still talking to the goalkeeper, come captain. It will be a penalty kick for the Bards. Lafferty's going to hopefully score his third penalty in a week, and the referee is not going to take any more further action against the goalkeeper, unless he did give him the booking. I am not sure. Keeper is taking a hell of a time to get back to between his goal sticks, and Lafferty's put his last two penalties to his right. Wonder whether the keeper will have seen that from the VO on Lafferty. Steps up, shoots, gets it in, same corner by Lafferty. He's kicked on the way out by Armstrong into the back of the net. His third penalty into VO on Lafferty. Steps up, shoots, gets it in, same corner by Lafferty. He's kicked on the way out by Arms.
Second goal equaliser for the Bards. On his 190th appearance for the Bards, also becomes the Bards' leading goal scorer.
37 goals now
Beauty, Dan Lafferty!
for Dan Lafferty. That leaves him 2 behind Callum Ebanks for Southern League Premier Central goal scorers for the Bards. That's his 37th goal in this division for the Bards. Shot coming in from Stamford through the 6. That's his 37th goal in this division for the Bards. Shot coming in from Stamford. There's 2 more subscribers we've added today, Connor. I think we're up to 604 now.
Nice.
Please do subscribe if you haven't done so to the Bardi Army. We've got another substitute coming on. Dan Van is being replaced by Jordan Masidi. Great play by Just Maluchu, getting in front of, getting his long leg up, and tap the ball past the keeper in mid-air
To
get that penalty for the Bards.
Jordan Masidi.
Weaver's kick just over halfway. JT heads it on. Charlie Ragg's got an opportunity here. Quickly across was Keeble to launch the ball into the quadrant. And that'll be a throw in to the Bards. Already JT has put himself causing all sorts of problems for the Stamford defence. We've got a long throw coming in from Lewis Ison. JT and Paul McCone are the targets. Corey Roberts hanging about by the penalty spot. Short offered by Lafferty. It's towards JT. Upper ball is just up into the air. JT gets it forward again and it's hacked clear by Mazzano up to halfway. Owen James has gone up for a header and totally missed the ball. And a foul is given in the centre circle. Sprayed it out to this right hand side where Mazzano gets hold of the ball, plays it forward to Varela. Varella's going up against Lewis Ison and Charlie Ragg, sends it back to Mazzella. Ball comes in, volleyed clear by Corey Roberts. Varela picks up the ball, not far from the corner flag. It's going up against Lewis Ison, plays it inside to Bartle. Bartle winds up for a shot. It's into Lewis Ison and goes out for a corner kick to the corner flag. It's going up against Lewis Ison, plays it inside to Bartle. Bartle winds up for a shot. It's into Lewis Ison and goes first half. Got to go back. Massive, fantastic volley from Corey Roberts, got us back in and 1-1 at half time. But then a great shot from Tong. Header coming in there. Just need off the thigh of Lafferty at the post, puts it out for another corner kick. That one I think was from Keeble. And a free header by the penalty spot there. Again, another corner kick coming in from Bartle. It's not Bartle this time. Swung in, caught up on the air, and again Bartle, the referee says the ball went out of play. Brought back in by this wind that is gusting down the pitch from the golf course to the Tiddington Road end. Lafferty has scored his 3rd penalty in 2 games. Weaver's kick is long towards JT, run by Armstrong, but it's off the side of his head and gone horizontal, and it's a throw into the Bards. Finn Brennan takes, sends it along the ground, and JT's held by Mazzano, and that'll be another booking for a Stamford player. Much to Mazzano, that is a second booking, and he has got a red card. I didn't even see him get his first booking. He must have been held by Mazzano, and that'll be another booking for a Stamford player. Much to Mazzano, that is a second booking, and he has got another booking, the goal as well. So it's all going Pete Tong for, I don't know, Tong, he's the number 9, but it's Pete Tong, isn't it? It's going wrong for Stamford at this moment in time, as they're down to 10 men. Still arguing this time with the linesman. Get off. Get in the showers, son. Henry Landers is going to be taking the free kick now. There is a one-man wall. Pushing and shoving with McCone and Armstrong. McCone stood on the penalty spot, making a bit of room, swung into the back stick, and it's off of Keeble, and it's a corner kick. McCone stood on the penalty spot, making a bit of room, swung into the back stick, and it's off of Keeble at the Arden Garages Stadium. Stratford Town 2, Stamford 2. Finn Brennan, this will be his in-swinger. Stamford have left 2 men up, that's Tong and Lovejoy. So Finn Brennan gives the signal, steps up, in comes the ball to the near post, volleyed clear, all to Cavallo, being helped by Varela, trying to play the ball long towards Lovejoy, but it's not gone as far into the Bards half. Headed forward by Owen James, but it's gone straight to Varela. They've got Cavallo on his left hand side, plays the ball into the channel, Lovejoy's called offside, and it's a free kick to the Bards. Weaver with his kick. Splash comes up off the turf, headed on by JT. Charlie Ragg loses the ball out to Armstrong. Bartle sends it into the corner way for Lovejoy. He's got Finn Brennan for company. Goes down under pressure from Finn Brennan. Referee gives a free kick to the Daniels. Stamford have of course called the Daniels from the famous Daniel Lambert that used to live in Stamford. Played in goal for him, he was England's fattest man for a long time. Ball swung into the Bards box, out by Corey Roberts, only as far as Hobbins. Hobbins sends it square to Bartle. Bartle swings it in with his left foot again to the back stick. Up goes Lovejoy. Header forward, but straight into the arms of Jake Weaver. He immediately runs to the edge of his area, puts the ball high into the night sky towards JT. Over him, Landers is going up for the seconds balls. Falls down to Owen James. He's barged out of it by Smith, but managed to get the ball back as far as Jordan Mercedes. Brings it forward, plays it square to Ison. Ison swings the ball out this side with Finn Brennan. Of course, Stamford reduced to 10 men after 2 yellow cards for Mazzano. Ball into the 6-yard box by Charlie Ragg towards Stamford reduced to 10 men after 2 yellow cards for Mazzano. Ball into the 6-yard box by Charlie Ragg. Has gone back into the right back position now. seeing another substitution. I think it's young Max Lott. Flat kick out by the keeper, gets good distance. Mercedes pushes his man but retreats to get the ball. It's out by Hobbins, it's forward to Cavallo, flicks the ball into the channel. Corey Roberts gives a shout, Lubjock challenges, but Corey Roberts plays the ball into his shins and it's out for a throw into the Bards. Mercedes will take. Gets good distance on it. Oh my word, JT's man over the top there, and he's had a poke at I think Armstrong for what he's done to him there, and the referee's called it back for the free kick. Stamford wanted to take it quickly, the referee's pulled it back because it's right near halfway. Barella's got the ball. Played it to Wilson. The ball is out by the Bards. Armstrong plays it square. It's with Varela on halfway. Flicks it inside. Hobbins is robbed by JT. The Bards have got a 4-on-3 breakaway. He springs it out to Charlie Ragg on this left-hand side. He's going to go up against Bartle. Finn Brennan's busting the gut to get it and give him some help, but he's gone past his man. Tries side-footing it past the keeper. It rebounds out to Finn Brennan. Tries a shot, and it's a keeper's outstretched arm just prevented that one going into the net. "15 minutes to go of normal time." The ball's up with Lubjock. He's with Jordan. Mercedes goes down. Referee gives the free kick. Owen James is the next man coming off for the Bards with Max Lott available. The ball's gone long, and toe poke is picked up by Landers. He's fed it out to Charlie Ragg. He's going to go wear into the area, lines up for a shot, cuts back inside of Bartle, tries to put his left foot, it's gone past it, tapped in by Owen James, and the Bards have gone 3-0 up. Great shot from Charlie, lines up for a shot, cuts back inside of Bartle, tries to put his left foot, it's gone past it, tapped in by Owen James, and the Bards have gone 3-0 up. Substituting Owen James.
Let's go for the Bards.
Hiya Stephen, just as the third goal goes in.
For 17, Owen James.
Must have seen the board and thought, you're not taking me off.
Was it Owen James in, or was it in already?
No, I think Owen James.
Yeah. So we agree it is an Owen James goal as Stamford gets back underway. Square ball across the defence by Bartle. Finds Wilson. Gets the ball forward. Jordan Mercedes there. He's got Lubjock with him. Puts him under pressure, but only gets the ball to Roberts. It's off the feet of Landers and out for a throw-in.
Substitution.
Again, Max Lott is now coming on for Owen James. I think there's also a substitute coming on for Stamford.
Owen James. He's replaced by number 19, Max Lott.
For Stamford, I'm not sure, can't see the board yet.
Substitution for the visitors.
Lobjot is coming off, and Frew is coming on.
Placed by number 17, Michael Allen Frew.
Throw-in is going to be taken right on halfway, probably by Wilson. Still blowing a gale, gets the ball into the air, out by Mercedes. Managed to get it up to the substitute, but it's cleared burst time by Mercedes, but out for a throw-in to the visitors. We've got about 12 minutes of normal time to go here at the Arden Garages Stadium. We're at Stratford Town 3, Stamford 2. Ball from Weaver is long, is bouncing, and keeper had to be mindful there. It's fallen out to Ison, flicks it forward to Landers, who's put forward to immediately to Max Lott with his first touch. Gets it in the second over. It's JT with a shot now. It's gone to Max Lott as well. He's fed Charlie Ragg. He's inside of the area, puts it onto his right foot, lines up for the shot. He's blocked. He's trying to get it again, flicks it around the corner. This time he's found Dan Lafferty. Lafferty shoots to the back through the post. Just misses JT, and they just past the post, inches past. Gets it in the second over. It's JT with a shot now. It's gone to Max Lott as well. He's fed Charlie Ragg. He's inside of the area, puts it onto his right foot, lines up for the shot. He's blocked. He's trying to get it again, flicks it around the corner. This time he's found Dan Lafferty. Lafferty shoots to the back through the post. Just misses JT, and they just league. See what's been happening. Church 1, St Ives 1, Kettering 0, Banbury 0, Real Bedford 1, Harborough 2. They've come right back into it. Top of the table now, Harborough pulling away now with this one from Spalding. So I think it'll be the last of their games in hand. Being replaced by Cashmore.
George Hobbins.
We've got a free kick just south of the D of the centre circle, being taken by Henry Landers. He's got Max Lott hanging in the touch on the right hand side, but he's chipped the ball into the box. Ison's there as well, got it on the volley, but just puts it over the bar. Taken by Henry Landers. He's got Max Lott hanging in the touch on the right hand side, but he's chipped the ball into the box. Ison's there as well, got it on the volley, but just puts it over the bar. Landers picks the ball up, feeds JT, gets it back to halfway with Corey Roberts, slides it into the path of Finn Brennan. He's got Charlie Ragg on his outside. He gives it to Charlie Ragg. He fancies his chances to Charlie Ragg. He wants a goal. Carvalho makes the clearance, only as far as Dan Lafferty though. He's gone past two men, got it forward to Landers. Landers puts it into the channel for Charlie Ragg. He's cutting back on his right foot again, but too many turns there, and it's brought out of defence by Wilson. He screwed it out to the left hand side, and Varello scuffs his clearance and out as far as Bartle, but Finn Brennan steps in, gives it square to Lafferty. He's got Max Lott ahead of him, but he's dropped past it to Jordan Mercedes. Mercedes closed down by Varela, gives it to Lafferty again. Lafferty chipping the ball forward towards Max Lott. It's headed out of defence, and it's picked up by Wilson. He's played it to his side, and Carvalho puts it forward towards Tong. Header by McCone into the path of Finn Brennan, who set the defender away. He's deep inside of the half, going to line up for a shot. It's Finn Brennan. Finn Brennan shoots! Finn Brennan scores! Set the defender away. He's deep inside of the half, going to line up for a shot. It's Finn Brennan. Finn Brennan shoots! Finn Brennan scores!
Second goal of the season. Sponsored by Evanside Developments.
4-2 to the Bards. 8 minutes to go. Now, I ain't going to tell you I told you so, but we've won 2-0, 3-0, and now we've just got our 4th goal tonight in the last 3 games. Josh Hawker, I think, about to come on for the Bards. Just putting his shirt on. and he's replacing skipper Paul McComb.
Leaving the field for the Bards, the appreciation number 5, Paul McComb.
Ison's got the armband.
Just for number 4, Josh Hawker.
And the tongue is being replaced by Challoner for Stamford.
Leaving the field for the visitors, number 9, Kai Sanchez Tong, replaced by number 50, John Challoner.
So I would say Stamford have officially given up, taken off their main strikers, and just trying to. Oh, another substitute for the Bar. Austin Samuels coming on as well for the Bards with
Final
8 minutes to
substitution for the
go.
Bards.
And he's replacing
Leaving the field, showing
Charlie
appreciation.
Ragg.
Number 11, Charlie Ragg. Joining the field, number 9, wearing 18, Austin Samuels.
He should be wearing 9, but the number 9 shirt's gone missing. Got the number 18 shirt on is Austin Samuels. Stamford play the ball across defence with Armstrong, plays it forward. First touch for Hawker, and Samuels can't keep that one in. And it's a throw in to the visitors just inside the Bards half. Taken short. Bartle's got the ball back from Challoner. Short pass by him to fellow substitute Frew, who's going up against Finn Brennan. Tries keeping the ball in without any luck, and it's a goal kick to the Bards. 5 minutes to go, plus added on time by the referee. The rain has held off for the last few minutes now, but the wind is still hammering down the pitch from the golf course to the Tiddington Road end. It's usually across the pitch here, but it's literally just going straight goal to goal here this evening. Weaver's kick towards JT is won by Bartle, but straight out of play, and it'll be a throw into the Bards quite close to halfway. Finn Brennan's throw towards Samuels just goes straight, unfortunately, to Wilson in the centre circle, hammered forward by Cashmore. Corey Roberts sends the ball back. He's got to Max Lott. Lafferty's there as well, puts the ball around the corner, and big JT going forward again. This time the goalkeeper gets to the ball before he does, and he underarms it to his side and finds Bartle. Closed down by Samuels. His chip pass forward up to finds Cashmore. He's got Max Lott for company, and Max Lott is deemed to be pushing him and being fouled. And it's a free kick to Stamford. With about 3 and a bit minutes to go of normal time. Stratford lead by 4 goals to 2 here at the Arden Garages Stadium. You're listening to me, Stuart Morse, on Bardi Army Radio, as the ball goes down the sidelines to Varela. Gets the ball back, and now into the box it comes, but JT gets a header out, only as far as Wilson. Gives it to Bartle, down the channel it goes for the number 5. His shot is blocked, but he's got a second attempt, and it's a foul by JT on Keyball, who's giving him a bit of a pushing and a shove, and there's a bit of a size match there, so JT, I think, can handle himself. Referee is calling JT, and that is his customary booking. He don't want to get on Saturday. I think he's had a few now, but JT's into the book. We've had quite a few bookings today, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think that's 7, that's 8 bookings we've had so far in today's game, possibly, but I could be wrong. Free kick then just outside the Bards box. Bartle takes, he sends it along the ground. Jake Weaver's down. Good save by Jake Weaver to be aware there. The kick out by Finn Brennan goes long, but as it goes straight to Armstrong. Cavallo's the first man back though, sends the ball back to the keeper. Max Lott's trying to close him down. The keeper's miles outside of his area, chips the ball forward towards Bartle. He volleys it back to Carvalho, brings the ball inside. There's plenty of room on that left hand side for Cashmore, running up against the Bards defence and shoots from a mile, skews it off the side of his boots and brings the ball inside. There's plenty of room on that left hand side for Cashmore, running up against the Bards defence and shoots from a mile, skews it off the side of his boot. If I could see it in the dark. Jake Weaver lining up the goal kick. Real Bedford have equalised at home to Harborough. Up for the header goes Keeble, wins it. It's with Cavallo. Armstrong chips the ball to Bartle. Bartle along the ground for the running through down the side of the box, but Corey Roberts is across first, plays it off a through, and that's by the corner flag and a throw in to the Bards. Now it's Olive Church 1, St Ives 1, Kettering 0, Banbury 0, and Real Bedford 2, Harborough 2. Currently the Bards are now up to 12th position in the table, above Bury, level on points with Leiston but behind on goal difference. Lafferty with the ball, clearance, sends it long. Armstrong is up, and we've got 4 minutes of added time to today's game.
Referees indicated a minimum of 4 additional minutes. 4 additional minutes. Bards man of the match chosen by Max McCrory. Number 3, Finn Brennan.
Ball forward, JT's fouled. Referee gives a free kick to the Bards. Just in from the touchline, midway inside the Stamford half.
A big thank you once again for your turnout this evening in what is pretty awful conditions this afternoon, so we really appreciate you coming up this evening and supporting the Bards.
Henry Landers will take the free kick. Swings it into the 6-yard box. Header out by Stamford. Clearance is made by Challoner. Landers gets the ball towards the edge of the area. JT's battling for it. Armstrong's up there as well. Shoulder charge from JT. Referee and Lino say it's a foul. Quickly taken. Cashmore up to halfway. Cuts back though. Hawker's run past the challenge. Sliding challenge by Roberts, puts the ball into the visitors' bench, and that'll be a throw in on that far side of the pitch. Mercedes can't keep the ball in by the corner flag on that far side, so they've advanced a little bit further, Stamford. But we are 2 minutes into the 4 minutes added time. The ball's back with Wilson. Wilson again gets another throw in, taken quickly to Varela. He's lost it out to Hawker, who plays the ball up to halfway. Keeble sends it square to Armstrong. Armstrong sends it out to that left hand side, and it's picked up, and a good ball into the box, but it's out by Ison. Only as far as Cashmore though, and again on that left hand side, and swung in by Wilson. Header still. Varela's got the ball back to goal though, has to play it outside of the area to Carvalho. Using Wilson again. He's got Maxlott covering him, but plays the ball into the box and off of Maxlott for a corner kick. Ball swung into the box. Good catch and drop by Jake Weaver. Referee says he was fouled.
National Non-League Day on Saturday. We'd love to see you all here for a big crowd here for the Liverpool on Saturday. So National Non-League Day on
Bards leading
Saturday
by
afternoon.
4 goals to 2 up here at the Arden Garages Stadium. We entertain Corn on Saturday for National Non-League Day. Plenty going on here if you make it down to the Arden Garages Stadium. Header out by our Keeble. It's a throw in to the Bards. Some distance on that throw from Mercedes. Maxlock picks up the loose ball. JT is down. Players take it off of him. There's a man down as well. JT's having another go. Referee has blown time as Stamford are trying to get JT sent off. So there's a little bit of a melee on the far side of the pitch.
Stamford 2. Love to see you on Saturday for National Non-League Day, Community Day here at the Arden Garages Stadium.
Separated on that far side of the pitch. The
special afternoon, no Premiership games, no Championship games on Saturday. So come on the Arden Garages Stadium.
Referee. Players are now, I think, shaking hands, but I'm not sure. Here they are. Things have calmed. Whether the referee is going to take any more action or not, I don't